Okay. Okay, we're recording. So I have my client here from Australia. Her name is Virginia Wong. She's been with me for some time now. So welcome, Virginia. All right. So Virginia's been with me for some time, like I mentioned. She's not only an amazing client, she's very supportive with everything I do, but she's also a very good friend. We got pretty close over these months, and it's been amazing working with her so far. So welcome, Jen. All right,
Thank
so
you.
yeah, my first question for you, Jin, is before you started working with me, what was your life like in terms of fitness?
Before I was doing CrossFit and I had just finished doing the program and I got pretty tired out with all the constant lifting and everything. And I took like a 1 year hiatus from any type of like sport besides going to the gym with my friend to do whatever they were doing. I never had a really structured routine. I literally gained all the weight back that I lost from CrossFit within like 1 to 2 years. So obviously something wasn't right. Um, and I've just been like working, and that's basically it.
Yeah, busy, busy. All right.
Yeah.
So how do we meet each other, Jin?
I remember I had actually liked your deadlifting video on Subtle Asian Fitness when you were, throwing tips around for all us, everyday people. Um, and then you inboxed me and started talking to me, getting to know me more about what I wanted from like just body wise, like what I was happy with about my health, what I was unhappy, how I want to change and become a better person,
Mhm,
and just getting a healthier lifestyle in progress
mhm.
was,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Awesome. Great answer. So third question for you, Jen, is ever since you did join my program, what has changed not only in terms of fitness, but also like personal life? And just even relationship with food and like exercise, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so I remember when you first proposed me to do your program, there was the cleanse week, and that was very eye-opening for me because I didn't realize how much like junk food or like processed food that I actually ate.
Mhm,
But by then I was already cutting back on a lot because obviously I was eating very little, and
mhm,
but I was still sort of gaining weight, and that was something I never really figured out why. But ever since I started joining your program, you gave me, a set routine to follow with, as well as a meal plan,
mhm,
which you organize for every individual based on what they like to eat, and also just creating structure. Um, the main thing about it is that you're willing to sort of change schedules based on what your clients want.
mhm,
So you're very flexible with that.
mhm,
And also just being accountable for every person and just keeping an eye on them
mhm.
and making them do the exercise when they don't,
Yeah, yeah,
making them eat right when they don't,
yeah.
but also allowing them to have a cheat meal here and there to,
Mhm.
because you can never, you know, curb all your cravings. You still need to go out and have fun once in a while. And
Exactly.
I'm very guilty of that all the time.
Yeah, yeah, and which is going to lead to the fourth question. Uh, and speaking about like everything, like we can't have fitness be everything in our life. We still got to enjoy our life, right? So, um, with Jim, like when she joined my program, like she's really relatable to me because we're of similar age, she has similar interests, and we still want to enjoy our lives and have fun. And how do we have fitness part of our life? That's the main thing when she joined my program. So, yeah, so let's talk about the results. Like, how much weight did you lose in total, Jim?
um, I'm gonna say around 15 pounds,
Uh-huh.
but obviously when I'm not used to using pounds because it's kilos in Australia.
Yeah,
Um, it sounds nice, I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie.
Mhm,
But it's been a good journey to get to where I am, because I've not only lost fat, but I've also gained muscle. So obviously, like, although I've lost 15 pounds off my weight, some of it has actually transformed into muscle tissue, which I don't account for. But it's still on me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so first off, very good job losing like 15, 16 pounds. She's fluctuating between like 15 to 20 pounds that she lost in total. Now, for a lot of people, that's a lot of weight, right? And it is quite a bit of weights, right? And she's a high achiever. She wants to achieve more. So you can see like she's never content, which is a good thing. But also like progress pictures. Her progress pictures are amazing. She looks like she lost a ton of weight, like even more than she lost, which is an indication that she put on muscle, like she mentioned, which is amazing. So reminder for you all, don't worry too much about the weight. You also got other means of measurement, such as your progress pictures. Because obviously changing your look is much more important than changing the weights. You want both, of course, but the pictures and changing the way you are visually is probably going to be the most important. I'm sure we can all agree. So let's go on to the last question. And it is going to be, what would you recommend for people that are on my page looking at me? They want to send me a message. They want to ask me questions. What's your recommendation for them, Jen?
Ask the most stupid question you can and he'll answer anyway.
True. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You know, it never hurts to ask questions about what you're concerned about or if you have an interest in. Like, Adrian, you have a lot of knowledge that you get to share out with your community, which is great, including me. And based on that, the community that you've created is also, you know, something that we all look forward to, because it keeps everyone keeps each other accountable for actions. And you also, you know, get to gain a lot of friends. Like, who knew that I could have friends all the way in Vancouver and Canada and the US, from all the way from Australia, just for a Facebook community group, you know? So yeah, just don't be afraid to reach out, because if you're scared of him, then you can always go to, you know, someone else that can help you. But Adrian's the best. You didn't pay me to say that, don't worry.
I love that. Awesome. So that was a great answer. I love that. I love that ending too. Thank you so much. So as we wrap up here, again with Jen, it's pretty awesome what you said, how I can make a connection with her from across the world. And she, like I mentioned in the beginning too, is a very loyal and supportive client, and she helps my business a lot. Like, she keeps an eye on the other ladies in the community, and that's what the community is all about. That's why we're rocking right now, because like everyone's supporting each other. It's more than just like trainer-client relationship. Things have changed. Now it's like a whole powerful community with the trainer. And that's why people are getting results, losing weight and changing their bodies. So it's really exciting, and I'm always happy to be seeing Jen and talking with her. Like I said, she's also, besides from a great client, she's a great person, great human being. And I'm very honest when I say that, right? So hopefully I will see you next year, because that is a plan. I am planning to visit Jen next year, given that everything's going to be fine with like the COVID situation. But most likely I'll be seeing her, so that'll be exciting too. Anyways, thank you so much, Jen. That was a good interview. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I'll talk to you very soon, okay? Bye-bye. I'll see you later.